What is going on, guys? It's me, Techno Panda, doing a let's play slash review of a game called Binary Domain, I think it was. Let's see. It's made by Sega. One of the only games that I think I've ever liked that was made by Sega. Yes, Binary Domain. Campaign in Stage 1. Stage 1, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how hard the game was, but I figured that it's extremely hard, and if I would have played on a harder difficulty, I would have got my ass whooped. And I did it's called the Cakewalk. It's called the Cakewalk, and it's a control system for beginners. I was like, sure, why the fuck not? And now we're just gonna, there's the controls. I mean, it's like Gears of War. I felt like I was playing Gears of War with freaking robots. And it was a beautiful game altogether. It's realistic, or I guess if I were to shoot robots in the knees and their knees would fly off, if that's realistic, then yes, it's realistic. The melee attacks are pretty cool, and I didn't know what to expect. I did not know what to expect. I'm not a big fan of the newer Resident Evils, and it was, I didn't know what. And then this reminded me of the A-Team, and I skipped the cutscene, I think. Did I skip the cutscene? Yeah, I skipped the cutscene. I'm not into big stories and games and stuff. That's stupid. But yes, I picked the big black man, Big Bo. He's a heavy gunner. I picked Charlie, just because I like the name Charlie. And then we sat here, and I was looking around, because it looks pretty good. The graphics are pretty good. And I was confused. I was just thinking, okay, we're gonna sit here and talk, and it's gonna be one of those games where you sit there and just, it's all based on communication. But it's not. It's great. I love it.
It's not so bad.
And now we're just gonna sit here and wait. All right, there we go. And the controls, like I said, it was just, I was surprised right here. I was just like, wait, this is like Gears. And then this is the only problem I have with the game is maybe it's just because it's in the demo. If you hold the Y button to look at the point of interest, I guess you could call it, and it confused me. And then trying to respond to questions where you held the, I bet you really said words, like you had to be out of a party and actually talk. If that's the case, that's gonna be really cool.
Don't you worry.
But yeah,
Charlie
the game altogether is great, for real. And we'll just sit here and listen to Big Bo. It's a good name for him. It kind of reminds me of Superstar Cole. Not Superstar Cole, but just Cole in general. And I have no idea what my name is. I do not remember seeing what my name was or nothing. So we started off, and this is where the game is intense, for real. I was looking up there and just thinking if I should shoot that or not, but I didn't. And yeah, the rolling in this game is pretty cool too. And he told me to wait on his mark to shoot, so I didn't shoot. And then he turned around, so I just tried to hide. And then the left bumper gaming, I was just like, okay, I don't know what to do. So he turns around and looks at me. So my first thing is just to sit there and shoot at him and completely miss the first 3 shots. And then I figured out the X button is melee. But you'll see that later. If it's not in this one, it's the other stage. I have a whole nother video that I'm going to be posting after this one. It's going to be great. I have to buy this game. It's like, Gears is a stress for me. I feel like this is going to be a stress reliever. And I'm trying to talk every one of my friends into getting it. It's great. Look at the physics in this game. It's ridiculous. Hit this wall. This guy jumps over top of me. Look at that. And then Chips wants to play Gotham City Imposters. No. I already did a video on that, bro. And then if you take out one of their legs, take out one of the robot's legs, they'll sit there and crawl at you and grab you by the foot. And then see, there it goes. And then I picked up this, and it's a sniper rifle. I was like, okay, this is gonna be cool. And they get knocked back with this. They completely just get tore up. Watch this. I think this is a no-scope. Boom, no-scope. Look at that. It's ridiculous. And I have no idea what that guy up there is using. It's ridiculous. I love this game. Headshot. It just I don't even know how to explain this game. The graphics are amazing. The weapons are amazing. I'm a huge fan of Gears of War. I'm a big fan of Gears of War, and this is that times 3 with the controls. I like the controls of this a lot better. And then we're just gonna walk up the stairs, and there's a guy right there. And here's what. Nope. I didn't melee him like I thought I would.
Rendezvous point with our contact should be
Just look
around
at that. And there's not much to say about that. Then watch this flip. Just how awesome is that? How awesome is that? And yeah, I mean, this game is beyond ridiculous. And I think I had rockets here. I was so confused at this point. I think I look around and I see that thing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot. And if I missed, I would have shot the building and killed myself. Which I soon later in the other video that I'll be posting, if you're a man, like you're a freaking hardcore man, you get shot, you're down, you're like, I don't need assistance, and you help yourself up. Then I had to shoot this little tank. It was just sitting there. And then I think I tried to do a front flip. Oh, I do a front flip off the building. And that guy's sitting right there, so I'm just like, no scope, boom. The game is beyond incredible. But look at this. The water physics are great too. I just noticed that. I didn't notice that as I was playing. And I learned if you shoot your teammates, your trust level goes down. Which, I mean, I didn't find much problem with that. They just didn't help me up. I did see that. I realize that now. They didn't help me up after I shot one of them. And then these are sticky grenades. So I feel like this is a combination of Halo and Gears of War, really. And I mean, see, this is exactly like Gears of War right here, the little third-person over-the-shoulder grenade throw. And this guy was a pain in the ass to kill, I mean, for real. I mean, look at this. This guy is freaking monstrous. Sit here and shot at him for God knows how long. Picked up these other grenades, the ones that I just switched for the sticky grenades, threw them at his feet, thinking, hey, that might take him down. It didn't do nothing. Nothing at all. And then I got confused and didn't know what to do because I didn't have any more rockets. I'm just like, great, I'm about to sit here and shoot this thing for another 30, 45 minutes. And then it told me to hit Y and look up, and I had no idea what I was looking at. I was like, okay, it's like a freaking highway up there. And now I noticed that I could probably shot his arms. That would have done something. But yeah, normally the head on things is where you want to shoot at. Which I soon realized that whenever I was reading the guys what they were saying, oh, what are you doing? Shoot that cable down. Oh. That would have made this thing a lot easier. HQ, do you read? Apparently I wasn't reading. I was not reading at all. Defeat the Grand Lancer. Like, I'd hate to fight 3 or 4 of these at once. And I was like, okay, we'll shoot it with the sniper rifle that I switched up to. I saw like things sparking on him. I was like, okay, maybe the red things on his back are like invertebrae. So I thought, okay, let's try to shoot one of them. So it didn't do nothing at all. I was like, hey, maybe one more time. I went for that head, I think. Oh, boom, nothing at all. I was like, okay, his knees are sparking. Let's shoot at one of them. Boom, nothing at all. Look how realistic this is. Like, this is all gameplay. There is no cutscenes in this at all. And I realized that that freaking cable above him probably would have torn him up pretty quick. But instead, I sat here like a dumbass and shot at him for God knows how long. And it tells me to look up there again, and I don't see that cable. And now, this is where it tells you to get on top of the roof, and you jump off onto his back. There's no telling what I passed in that room right there, but hey, it don't matter. And then I switch out to my assault rifle and take this guy out. Look at that, he explodes. And I was like, wait, jump on? Yes. And this is the weird thing. He like 180s on top of him. And I didn't have much trouble with this. Like, it just aim, fire. And then he'll try to throw you off. Like you'll see right here. And yep, and then you have just to push it back up on top of him. Which I would love to see what this looks like on Xbox Live, like on co-op. Just think what this would look like from another person's perspective whenever you're not on top of them. You just see this guy standing on this huge ass robot. And that's basically the ending of it. You tear his head off and he collapsed to the ground. And that was all that there was, guys. Binary Domain, one of the greatest. It's in my top 4 or 5 games, I think. It's already out as of right now. It's out, and yep. Thanks. That's all. That's all. See ya.